everyone, welcome back to LA Lenore. Get back in here and do some more LA Lenore, guys. Hope everyone is doing well. You guys seem to like this last time we done it, so we're gonna do some more. This is actually a really good game.
Everybody stay back, let us do our job.
Alright, so we're gonna pick up right where we left off from the last video. We check the body here.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
We got a Bank of Arcadia ticket. A layaway ticket.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
It was good there.
I got friends who work at the exam. How about fire?
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness. All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Can I help you, sir?
Let's look around for a minute.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
We'll look at the body one more time, make sure we didn't miss anything. I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't think we did. Got some casings. Yeah.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
And we're talking to
The cannibals finished off eating the clown and said, "That tastes funny to you?"
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
In all my years, I've never seen anything like this.
Okay.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Hello,
I'm
man.
Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
What is that? Okay.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now.
That's what
Send in
happens
one
if
of the
you
other
lie.
policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
She was
have the
actually,
murder weapon?
she was
Girl
actually
murdered. Girl
telling
saw
the
it all,
truth.
but she clammed up on it. We could trace the gun.
Eggleston's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
I got friends who work at the Examiner. How about $5?
Come on, get in the car.
Exclusive?
Take the next right.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
Turn right here.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Turn left up ahead. Stay on this road.
Yeah, I knew she was right. I was just showing you guys kind of what happens if you lie or if you don't do the right answer. That old Ford.
You need to take the next left. Take the next right turn.
I never knew it done that. All the time I played Illinois, I never knew that you could get your partner to give you directions. There we go.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu.
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
All right, we're to head to Hartville.
Turn left when you can.
Right out of here.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
Does the chicken come with fried tomatoes?
You get it. Sister,
Too late,
I
Kalu.
was so tight I couldn't walk. Grown men playing at being boys. You look like you were a big pain in the neck.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Want to do it again?
You disappoint me.
We don't have to have the evidence.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint.
All right.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you
We're
run
not
around in
getting
circles.
your stuff right
We're done.
here, guys. We need
Unless
to
you want
do
to keep
this.
making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Coldfeld.
We'll do it one more time. We'll do it the right way.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
We'll do it the right way this time.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me.
Okay, so I don't think we have the right
I've just got to
evidence.
keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
I don't think we have
We're done.
the right evidence.
Unless you want to
Okay.
keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Okay. We're going to do this the right way. We're not doing something right here.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
Come
I'm
on,
a businessman.
let's get by
I
this.
run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Okay.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
All right, we got him now.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Okay, I think we messed up on that one.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
Yeah.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
We should have doubled down on that one.
You disappoint me.
I know what we're doing wrong now.
Has my lawyer arrived
It's been
yet?
a
I
long
want to see my
time since I
lawyer.
played this, so.
A lawyer can't help you, mister.
All right,
Let's talk
we're gonna
about
do
the
this
shooting.
again.
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
What we should have done.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn
Yeah, we
goy
get it
butt
right
snatcher.
now. I knew
you
it.
and that stump Gage.
Why
I
did
knew
you do
it
it, Mr.
was.
Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
There we go. The driver's seat. We're gonna go a little bit longer, guys, since we messed up on that and that. Well, I really didn't mess
Here's
up.
your new
I was
desk,
just
kid.
kinda showing
You're on
you
traffic. The hot sheet is
kind
posted
of,
here next to the map.
What's his problem?
what goes on.
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
All right, let's take care of it here.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Mary says he'll sing. If I guarantee he walks.
Isn't he the cop that won the medal and is solving all the cases?
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. Come on, Cole. Leave him alone.
No Buick. Buick Super.
Straight over.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant, fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
Cross over, keep going straight.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
And let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
Straight through the next intersection.
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Now, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
Cross over, keep going straight.
Yeah, old Buick Super. Yeah, since we take us like 3 or 4 times to get the first one, we're gonna go ahead and do this case. Oh, that Buick sounds good.
Right turn, coming up. Straight ahead here. Keep going straight. Straight ahead.
Love the old cars. They don't make cars like this no more.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
Keep going on this road.
Take the next left.
Should be right up here.
Take the next right.
Should be right here. PE Freight Depot. 11:25 a.m.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
We're gonna kind of look around first.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
All right, so we got Adrian Black.
Happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
How's the
What else
world
we
looking?
have? What else we have here?
Always the same through a viewfinder. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab.
straight to
Practical
hell.
jokers say it's contaminated soil. My guess? Big lump of shit.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
I don't think it's nothing this way. Let's look at the vehicle.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
A live
Mr.
hog.
F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
How's life treating you? After this, I got 2 more jobs in Westlake Park and 1 up in the Hollywood Hills.
Doc, Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Because we're going to talk to the witness.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
I think we've got everything, though.
Advice?
Check the whole area, Detective. Assume everything's a potential lead.
I think we've checked everything. We'll walk this way a little bit and see, but I think we've got everything.
How bad is it?
Get back here, Phelps. We're not done yet. Keep
Yeah.
searching.
I think we got everything. Yeah. I think we're done here. We looked at the wallet, we checked the vehicle. We talked to the witness that seen the vehicle.
Get back here, Phelps. We're not done yet. Keep searching.
There's nothing else to search for that I think of.
I told you all I can. I gotta go back to work or I'll lose my job.
Oh, wait a minute, something right here.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
No. I think everything's good. I don't think. Got the vehicle, pipe, bipod, glasses. Yeah. We checked the vehicle, we checked all this. Got the glasses, pipe.
Let me through. I just want a quick look.
Hey,
is all.
Flatfoot, you looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
I don't see anything else.
What do you think?
There's lots to look at here, Hotshot. Put those intense eyes of yours to use.
There's none remaining. Just like I knew. Okay, it's showing this right here. We've already looked at this. Let's look at it one more time. That's what we missed.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
That's what we missed. All the crews have been showed, so yeah, that's what we missed. So we're gonna go pay a visit to them. It's been a long time, guys, since I played this, so I may not remember everything.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going? Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Help me out.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here, and we'll pick up from here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for has been enjoying the videos. We'll see you in the next video or stream.